A warm namaste and a big hello to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. Let's find out what's in it for all the people who are doing inner work with complete dedication, devotion and honesty. And let's see what Source wants all of us to know today as a collective. So let's get started. So in this particular session, the first energy, the most strong energy that's popping out over here is of a person with whom you feel that your connection is not over yet. So Lakshmi is also part of this channeling. Look at the way she's looking at my face. Say hi. Hi everyone. Basically, with this person, your connection is not yet over. The story is not yet over. This is what I'm being told. Although this person is not attached with anyone else, but they think about you, they have a mental connection with you. This person also enjoys their time by themselves, which means they don't want to commit to anyone. They want to be single and they want to enjoy their life just the way things are going. This person does not want to be committed to anyone else, but mentally they are with you. Even though you don't want to think about all this, but since you have landed to this particular channeling, I'm sure there's something here for you. So the mental connection that they have with you does not impact you anymore. Like, it doesn't matter to you anymore because they can do whatever they want. You don't care at all. But that person's story with you is not over, because there is some other lesson, some other important lesson that is connected with this one. Now also I'm being shown that this person lives in some kind of a fantasy world and they are stuck in a karmic reality. There is a certain amount of speed that with that speed this karmic reality or this false reality is hitting this person very quick and fast, but they don't want to come to terms with a lot of things. I mean, they are not fully ready yet. They are like 50% into it, 50% not into it. This person is also struggling a lot and having huge problems with family. They feel stuck and they also regret the choices that they've made in the past. Like, this person could be in a narcissistic setup. This person could be going through some kind of financial worries also, or they may be just feeling that they should have saved some money for themselves and not put everything on their family, because the family is either thankless or the family is expecting them to do everything. Like, the family says this is your job and this is your duty, so you better do it. You are not doing any favor on us. So that type of narcissism is there and this person is facing it. But this person also does not have enough guts to talk to you about everything. This person is not clear enough. They have a lot of fear of rejection. And I think there has been a point in your life, or maybe in this connection that you have with this person, where you did feel bad for them and you kept giving them a lot of time because of whatever circumstances, whatever they told you, okay? Even though I'm telling you all of these things, that their family is difficult and they're having problems with them and they're feeling stuck and they're not going through a good time, but they have not been nice to you. Like, they have actually literally taken you for granted a lot of times, and they've never been clean with you. They've never been straight with you. They've always played a lot of mind games with you. They've always been very over the top dramatic with you. And this person, because of their karma, because of their own deeds, see, for example, you were so nice to this person, okay? You were always there for this person, but they always did too much of everything, too much of whatever I want, I'll do it. Whatever I need, I'll do it. This is me, this is who I am. And most of the things that they were persisting on, they were all bogus. This is what the energy is telling me. So this person has now invited an unwelcome change in their life. So they never thought that these things would happen to them, but destiny always works in a very magical way. If they had been nice to you, if they were truthful to you, sincere with you, then this thing would not have been happening with them right now, because you are a very good person. Your energy is telling me that you're a very pure person, very honest person, very loving, warm person, and they knew that they were fooling you right from day one. They were not honest with you right from day one. So when you knowingly trouble a person of God, someone who is so selflessly taking care of people and things and always so devoted, they were knowingly hurting you. So now they have welcomed or invited an unwelcome change. Like they never wanted these things to happen, but those things are happening to them. And external forces are actually trying to show them that they need to work on themselves. And there are a lot of realizations also that this person is going through, but of course they are stubborn, and of course their stubbornness is just pointless type of stubbornness. Like there is a stubbornness, it is good, that you're stubborn towards getting your inner work done, stubborn towards being a good person, stubborn for your moralistic values, you're stubborn to be a truthful person. These humanitarian values are the very reason why so many empaths go through so much and their own people are against them. Most of the times the difficulties are presented by either the ones who know them very well or someone who's very close to them or someone they've been in relationship with, because they are always doing the right thing, but this person in your case was always doing the wrong things. So they miss you, apparently. They think about you, they wish that things were not the same, or they wish that things were better when it came to you. They always have their own side of story. They always say that I have a side of story too. I have a reason for lying, I have a reason for cheating, I have a reason for making a fool out of you, or I have a reason for being over dramatic, or I have a reason. So their reasons have been very, very important. Their reasons have been important but not honest. There is a big difference in important and being honest. Had their reasons been honest, you would have probably stood by them, but they are not completely clean with you. So they do wish though that things were not the same or things would have worked out better between you both, but you prefer to ignore that person, whosoever it is, whosoever you feel mentally you can resonate with that energy. You want to ignore that person because you are more practical now. You are not the same overtly understanding person, overtly caring person. Even you had to learn certain things, and maybe this person was planted on your timeline for the same reason, because you were doing so much for people and you were doing so much for this person also. You were so nice to this person that they took you for granted, they took you for a ride, and now you're done with this person. Like you honestly don't care about this person, and you feel that if they actually miss you so much, or if they actually care about you so much, if they genuinely just want to be with you, just want to be around you, or they care for you the way they say, or they care for the same probably mission you have, or same moralistic approach and values you have, if they are really that genuine, then this person needs to step up. They cannot be chilling and sitting wherever they are and not moving an inch and not doing anything and just leaving everything on destiny and constantly cribbing and complaining and crying, and basically all of their behavior is totally attention seeking. So if they really care, or if they really are that genuine, that pure, then they need to step up and they need to fix their life, because you are happy in your own world. And I think your disconnection with this person, you cutting the cord with this person, is definitely having a big impact on them. And this is why probably they realize that you matter to them a lot, because they feel that mentally they are not in sync, and mentally they feel very challenged, they feel very bad. They do feel that yes, I could have been much better in my behavior. They do realize that their behavior was quite wonky, but they also have to go through this realization, and you cannot take anybody's bullshit so much. You are a human being too. You have feelings, you have emotions. Now if this person has insecurities, because they do have lots of insecurities, but they've always pretended to act very cool, and even if they had feelings for you, very strong feelings for you, they were always giving you other hints, or they were always projecting something else, something very negative. They would always say, no, I don't care so much about this, I don't care so much about that, but they would be constantly be talking to you, sharing with you, hanging around you, hovering around you. If you would not talk to them, they would connect with you. So why are they doing all this? These are called playing mind games with someone. So they like the attention that you were giving to them, but they don't want to say it to you. They don't want you to feel good about anything. And this is a very negative trait to have. Most narcissistic people have it. Narcissistic people don't like to appreciate anyone. They don't like to make other person feel special and important and loved and worthy, because they feel that if they would do so, the other person would have some kind of advantage over them. And I think by playing all these mind games only, they eventually lose that connection. So they have been acting very cool, and sometimes they would act like they don't know anything at all. Another thing that's popping out a lot is that this person is not financially stable, and neither they are stable about having a family, or they don't even have a proper life purpose or mission, because a lot of star seeds don't want to have biological children. A lot of star seeds don't want to enter sexual relationships, but they all have a mission, they all have a purpose, and they are very clean and pure when it comes to love and relationships. If star seeds, any person who has the star seed energy or the twin flame energy, if they like someone, they will not play games with that person. They will be very straight in their behavior. At least they will show to that person that yes, I'm there for you. But this other energy around you, if you resonate with this, guys, then please do mention in the comment section, and also mark yourself present. So yes, this person is having stability issues, financial stability, family stability. They are quite confused, and they're also not happy with things that are happening in their life. So in some ways you can say that they don't want to make, or they didn't make any efforts for you, because they were like, I don't want to have an added responsibility or an added burden. So at one point they did see you like a burden, or they did see you like a responsibility that they're not ready for. But they were ready to have fun, they were ready to have the long conversations, they were ready to feel a certain way. A person, when there is a feeling, when there is a connection, everyone enjoys a romantic connection. Everyone enjoys talking to someone they like, or someone really nice. When a person comes along who's got like all things great, like someone is good looking, someone is smart, someone speaks very well, someone is very caring, they have humanitarian values. Like in today's world, to have all of these wonderful qualities in one person is rare. So if such a rare kind of a person is giving them importance, they obviously feel very validated and very acknowledged. But because they have lied so much, or because they've cooked so many stories, they've pretended so much, or in general, if they are not the story cooking types or the lying, conniving types, then this person is definitely very confused, very negative, very sadistic, and they simply are not positive. Most of the times they're ungrateful. They never see the good things they have. They never see all the blessings that God has blessed them with, endowed them with. They're always looking at the faults and always looking at the problems. Now this energy does not match with your current vibration. Okay, it does not match up with your vibration at all. But this person, even though they have an extremely weird vibe and you have had enough from this person, but despite all of this, they do see you as someone who's very different, someone who's very special, someone with whom they feel this connection that they have with you, they cannot have with anybody else ever. Like they are beyond impressed, or they are beyond like very much fuzzy. They feel warm about you. And you are done with their games, you are done with their mind play. You did like them at one point, or you did have feelings for this person at one point, but now you are bored, and you don't care about their mysterious ways. But you want to give it to this person that yes, they were good in wasting your time, they could distract you, and whatever their story is, I'm still being told that their story is not finished with you. There is still some unfinished business that will be taken care of in due course of time. But you definitely should keep doing whatever you're doing. You're doing fine. Despite all the drama and missing you and the weird behavior, this person feels that you're also very divine. They are seeing this kind of divinity. They have not met someone with this type of energy, or who has the type of energy that you have. So this is going to definitely inspire them to take a stand. This is definitely going to teach them some important lessons. And earlier they were just making very strong decisions, and they were able to like move on from people very fast, but you seem to be a very big distraction from on their path or on their goals. But they have seen it as a negative thing. Now they will see it as a positive thing, and they will own up to their action, because you could be there to help them with their goals, with their mission. In some way you are definitely going to help this person out, or you have in the past. Maybe in the past they were going through a very low phase, or very bad phase, or very negative phase, but with your innocence and the way you spoke to them, the way you stood by this person, they felt nice, or they felt better, they felt good, they felt okay, etc., etc. But though their story is not finished with you, one last thing that is important and it's popping up is that you are definitely a very practical person. You are not in for games, you are not in for time wastage or just fooling around unnecessarily, just talking like trying to be mysterious, trying to be wanted, trying to get attention. All this doesn't attract you anymore. Maybe there was a time when you were not healed, when you still had some wounds, you were finding it attractive, but now you are like done with it. It's like passe thing for you. So you just bless this person. You're just blessing this person like, yeah, okay, God bless you, be happy. But I cannot tolerate this type of bullshit. So this person either has to step up, or this person has to just fade away in the vicinity somewhere, you know. So how you are treating this person is, every time you think about this person, you are focusing more on your inner work. You are trying to realize that yes, there's definitely some kind of a wound, that such a non-present person, such an absent person, you were giving so much importance to a ghost-like figure, to a shadow. Why were you doing that? What was your reason to do that? Maybe they were really good in conning people, maybe they were very good in manipulating people, and you were getting manipulated by this person. And now you will never get manipulated by this person or anyone who's doing this shady business with you. Unless people step up and learn to be honest and learn to be responsible and learn to be genuine with you, you are not going to give them any time or any attention. That's something that you have learned because of this whole thing, whole situationship. It's not a relationship, it's a situationship. So yes, my dear friends, this is where I'm going to close this particular channeling session. For personal sessions and to do therapy with me, you can check out the description box. The therapies are pretty long, and those who have the experience of being in therapies, you guys know how therapies work. Usually a therapy is like, you know, you get 1 hour to talk to the person and it's by the timer. Most people just give you some medicines, or they just say certain things to you, and that's it. But because I myself have been in the twin flame journey, the ascension journey for star seeds, I know that it's not the same. You cannot treat everyone the same way. It's very different, it's very complex, it's very special also. All of you are very special, very gifted, but at the same time your programming is quite unique that a normal psychiatrist or psychologist cannot understand. Only a spiritualist can deal with situations like these. And even the people who talk about narcissism, they really don't have a solution or a cure for narcissism. They just talk about narcissism, but they never say, or they don't have a foolproof way. But with my therapy, a lot of people have been healing from the narcissistic wounds, and they have been talking to me about it, so I'm aware. Now these are not things that one wants to boast about or talk about, but just because you should be aware what you're getting into. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it to you. Otherwise, I'm also very much aware, and by practical experience, I know this. I mean, with all of these experiences that I'm having in therapy with people, that everything happens via divine timing and divine orchestration. If somebody is meant to do this type of inner work with the base of spirituality, spiritual modalities, psychic abilities, and working on your chakra alignment. When their time is right, they will enter therapy. When their time is not due, they will not. So all the very best to you. Keep working on your intuition, guys, and keep working on your solar plexus chakra, because the solar plexus chakra is the only chakra which is responsible, which is one of the fastest, shortest way, the best way to get your kundalini rising, your Sushmana unblocked, and your divine masculine and feminine within to get into union. I am 100% sure that more and more people in due course of time will realize that there is no such thing as 3D union. So whosoever is selling you the 3D union is actually selling you false hopes. So just be careful about it. And yes, if you work on your solar plexus, then automatically you'll be able to figure out better, because your intuition will become stronger. A lot of people have told me that ever since they've started doing the solar plexus chant and they've been repeating the Ram sound again and again, over and over, they've started feeling very different these days, and it is something that they don't want to quit. On a daily basis, if you do it, it's even better. If you do it irregularly, you will still have some benefits, but it will not be that beneficial as much as the impact is when you do it on a daily basis. So this is my email address, thesunamoon@gmail.com. Once you're 100% sure, after you check out the description box, then only please write to me so that you can book a session with me. The PayPal link is also given below. Anyone who wants to show their appreciation, the super thanks is also there, guys. And yes, I do want to thank all the people who have been contributing to this channel via the super thanks button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so adorable. Thank you. You really appreciate all of this work, and I appreciate you for appreciating that. And even all those people who are my subscribers and all those people who are constantly visiting, thank you guys for being there, and thank you for doing all the wonderful inner work you're doing. You can also get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate, only on Amazon Kindle, because that's where you get the latest edited version. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.